Oh, jeez. You've made it to Jamdadpodcast, episode number 32. My name is Will.
And I'm Eric.
Dave thought he might melt in the rain tonight, and he is not here. Hit me.
Well, that was very relaxing and calm.
We should do like one of those
Like a late night, college radio station.
Yeah. You're listening to 93.7 The Groove. You know.
So, I think we have to give congratulations where it's due. Will has not missed one episode yet.
Not yet. You probably jinxed it now.
I probably did. I mean, yeah. But
You've missed two now? One?
two by illness, one by trip.
And then you weren't on the very first one,
Yes,
which was...
Or 0.5.
A 0.5, yeah.
Which has not seen the light of day.
Yeah, 0.5 did not see nothing.
I'll listen to it someday.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good, I think, for a 0.5.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Maybe not. I haven't heard it either. Dave said he's like in limbo somewhere on his computer, so who knows. Yeah, Dave, he messaged us about a half hour ago and said that he is slammed with work. And
well, he said he's buried. I hope
buried.
That doesn't mean that, his house tumbled over in the storm. He didn't clarify.
Yeah, he didn't give us much of an update. And that he didn't feel very good. He probably drank too much last night.
It happens. Happens to the best of us.
And if you can't tell, Eric has a frog in his throat.
I do, a little bit. But I'm here, damn it. No, I'm kidding. We love you, Dave.
You weathered the storm and made it.
Yeah. That was a hell of a storm on the way, though.
Yeah, there's so we are in southeast Wisconsin, and the last couple of days we've had some pretty major storms come through. There was a tornado in Gillette, Wisconsin yesterday, and in
Waterford.
Was it Waterford?
Touchdown, and I think in Sussex also.
Sussex area.
Yeah.
That was an F2. I don't know what the one in Gillette was. It looked smaller. Nice form though. If you've ever studied tornadoes, some of them just look ragged. That one was like perfect cone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousins used to live in Gillette.
Gillette, yeah. I say Gillette because people I know have that last name.
You ever
Gillette.
eat at the Cecil Diner?
I don't think so.
It's right before Gillette. Right before you hit 22 or whatever.
No.
Yeah. It's R&M, I think, because I had across. It's our direct path up north, so we drive right through it every year. But yeah, Cecil Diner. If you're ever in the area, it's good eats. At least it has been. Last time I ate there,
the one time. Speaking of trips, I was just thinking about mentioning that mustard that we would get from that you would get from.
Oh yeah.
What's that bar called?
The Smugglers.
Smugglers
Inn, Smugglers Pub or something.
Yeah, that's up in Eagle River. Chuck Liddell was just there this last fall, I think, for something. They have obviously that's like a celebrity around here.
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell. They got a bunch of pictures of him up there, and I don't know if he has friends or a place up there because I think he was at a few other places in the area over a period of time. It was just kind of weird that up north Wisconsin is a travel destination for people that probably have more money than,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's ever since they started reservations at the campground that we go to, it's turned into the Chicago Hideaway.
Yeah.
It's like Lake Geneva now.
That happens, even at Ottawa, all the Illinois people come to Wisconsin because we have trees and land and hills and stuff or something. I don't know.
And everything's cheaper.
Yeah, everything's a little cheaper. Well, outside of like the Chicago county, what is it? Chicago,
Cook County.
Cook County, yeah. Taxes aren't as bad, but they still have higher taxes.
Yeah.
Same thing as Minnesota. They have slightly. Was it 15% there for like food tax and stuff?
Is that what it is?
I know they've got.
I think they've got the fast food tax, like the soda that like New York has. I don't think it's as drastic as New York, but I know their gas always seems cheaper up there.
Yeah,
because I know we'd always fill up right before we hit Stillwater. We'd fill up just leaving the state for cheaper, and like all their gas was the same price. At least it was years ago. Like their 3 grades were always the same price.
So their sales tax is 7%. Their corporate tax is almost 10%. And their income tax is between 5.4 and 10, roughly. They have a food tax there though that I thought was really high. I thought when we a couple times that I've been there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's included under the sales and use tax, which is 7%, which I guess is slightly higher. We're like 5.5 here. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all I got. Talk with you all later. Dave's normally the idea guy. He's got something up his sleeve every week.
Yeah.
And we just stumble through this when he's not here.
That's what we're going to do tonight. I know. I just noticed because I just went to a Brewers game on Sunday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bought my first set of Brewers tickets in probably 10 years.
Yeah.
I've gone to several games, but it's always either go with my uncle. He gets the vet tickets. I get gifted tickets.
Yeah.
But this one I actually bought Tick Pick, not to endorse anyone that's not endorsing us, but they're all in pricing. It was awesome. I think we got great seats for like $30.
That's amazing.
We got loads level, probably halfway in between home plate and I think what is it, the 208 section? So it's in between first base and home plate.
Yeah.
And we got up in the second level, and I don't like first. I've been on the lower, whatever, the box level or whatever. I don't like it. You spend half your game just watching people get up and walk past you because the angle, the pitch is so low. It was still kind of like that. Like 2 rows ahead of you, you were still in your way on our seats, but the view was good. They played really well until they lost.
Oh, is that when you were messaging me that you're saying that it was a really good game? Oh, no, that was yesterday.
Yeah, that was last night. Yeah, that was the Blue Jays. But, we went, tailgated, did all that. Got in right before it started raining. Had a great time. But I noticed while buying parking that their weekend rates, are obviously higher than their weeknight rates.
Yeah.
But it says on the website, weekend rates and all Cubs games.
Oh, really?
So they charge the Cubs fans full price weekend rates any day of the week because I won't even go for a Cubs game because the entire stadium is overtaken by Cubs fans.
Well, it's easier for them probably to get to Miller Park than it is to go to Wrigley.
Oh, yeah, and cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, just overall, everything's cheaper. It's a better experience from what I've heard because Wrigley smells like piss. Brewers are up 2 in the 8th. Or up 1. They're finally scored 2.
My mom is a big Brewers fan.
Yeah.
I used to go with Scott Candela. You remember him at all? He was like Dan and Justin's friend.
Why does this sound familiar? Was he the one that they built the Adirondack chairs with?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. He was the big movie guy. You might not.
So familiar.
You probably heard of him. Maybe never crossed paths all that much. But he used to buy. He'd buy those like not like season tickets,
like 6-packs or 12-packs.
No, he'd buy like it'd be like all the weekend games or something weird.
Okay, yeah. They have like you can get like 6-packs, 12-packs, 24-packs.
Yeah.
You can buy like every Friday for the next like 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he would do that, and he was about. He was either I think he was like we were like the first row in like the second You're still on the first ground level, but it was like they had like a walking row in between.
Okay,
and, like,
yeah.
So we were like on that back row, and like right off of first plate. And I remember, I'm pretty sure it's like you just bake in the sun there, like during the day games. It was awful.
I know the first base side is covered during the sun time.
Yeah, it should be, but man, I was sitting right in the sun. It might have been like
Maybe it just depends on what exact seat you're in and where the angle is.
and what time of the year it is too, because
Yeah.
the sun changes pitch. And I don't remember exactly where we went, although I know it was like 90 degrees. And Scott is about as big of a guy as I am, and you wedge in those seats. We're basically freaking making making it rain in between our arms.
Right.
But yeah, yeah, that was always good. That was probably, I think I went to a game where we were up in like one of the boxes for Mel's work.
Okay.
One of the,
Yeah.
suite boxes or whatever you want to call it.
I've never done one, but sounds fun to live like those people.
Yeah, this was, how was it right off of it was over by the restaurant there.
I've had those seats before.
Yeah, and those are nice.
Game 3 in 2011 playoffs against the Cardinals.
That's nice.
It was one of my favorite, I think it was Game 3. It's one of my favorite baseball memories.
Yeah, well, you went to a playoff game.
I got them for free. I was working for Hoi Polloi back then. I was just getting ready we had all these snacks made. We were going to sit down and watch it at home. Trista was pregnant with Elijah, and I get a call, hey, we need a sound guy today. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. They're like, well, it's at TGI Fridays right outside of the stadium. We get free tickets. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I've gone to a playoff game.
It's fun. I've been to 2.
And I don't think I've ever gone to a Packers playoff either.
I've never been to a Packers game.
Yeah, those are, yeah.
Elijah wants to go. I'm like, it's not like any other sport that we go to. It's like, I'm like, you're looking at $150 a person minimum.
It's almost, I mean, don't get me wrong, Lambeau is an experience in itself. And it depends on where you get seats. I don't know if they've changed it all since then, because I think they've remodeled it at least once since I've been there. But you sit on benches.
Yeah, it's all bleachers.
Yeah, it's all bleacher seats, and like nobody's sitting anywhere near kind of where they're supposed to be sitting.
Yeah.
So just kind of, and then again, you're wedging in because those numbers are about 1.5 feet apart or something like that. It's tight.
And it's Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah, let alone when we went, it was, I've been to like one or two preseason games, which it's nice out, it's easier to go there. And then I went to that game, and that was like a November or December game, and that was like everybody's wrapped up in their clothing and
to me,
just freezing.
I don't even think that sounds fun. I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's completely different when you're there, but like, I don't know. Like
That's why I don't search for any of this stuff. Even going to a Brewers game, like I don't mind them as much. But to get down there, to deal with all the traffic, leaving, to have a kind of a crappy seat, to pay $1 million for all of your stuff, versus I can sit and watch it at home and get the best seat in the house.
No, I completely get that. Like, and I don't know. Maybe it's just it's, all the nostalgia comes back. And granted, that's not the stadium I grew up with, but
no,
still,
it's not County. Or even Miller Park. It's for the most part Miller Park.
Yeah, it's
AmFam.
Yeah, but maybe that's it. But I mean, I like being there, and to me, I'd rather be up in the nosebleeds. The pitch is nice to where no matter what's going on in front of you, you can see the game.
I remember we went to a game back in Cub Scouts.
Yeah,
and we were up in the third row or up in the nosebleeds. Third section or fourth section. I don't remember what it was back then.
Okay.
I can't even remember. That probably would have been County Stadium. When they built Miller Park?
2001, I think.
Yeah, so that would have been County Stadium. And right where I was sitting, there was the biggest column in the world.
That was
like in my
the
front
worst
seat.
thing about County Stadium.
Yeah, because they were like every every other row or or not row, but every other section.
Mm-hmm.
There was a big column.
My cousin lived up in Gillette, and he was so excited when he was younger to come down, finally go to a Brewers game. And my family was always the thriftier type. You get the cheapest everything, and just enjoy it. And he's like, yeah, I spent most of the game looking at this damn pillar in front of me.
Yeah, either you spend a crap load of money and get, as best of seats as you can and just blow it all and have a great time, or you get the shittiest seats in the world and still have a great time.
But, I mean, I can spend $15 on a seat up in the nosebleeds and have a great time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and what is it? Weeknight, it's like $18 to $20 to park or something.
Yeah, and I think tickets are $15 or something.
Yeah, for like up there, the nosebleeds.
$12 to $18 or something for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and half of them times you can get some of them seats for free.
Yeah. I went to a playoff game for free.
Oh yeah,
Potawatomi bought like 2 entire sections up in the nosebleeds and just gave the tickets away.
Oh, cool.
It was a post. I don't consider the wild card the playoffs. I consider postseason before the playoffs. It's like purgatory.
That's funny. I know there's like the Admirals games. Like you can get them tickets for free. Like
yeah,
almost everywhere. And they normally have like a half decent concert like halfway through the game.
I've gone to several concerts there
just for the concert,
and they kind of sound like shit. Like it's just. Because when you're not on the ground and you don't hear the low end, all you hear is the tops.
Well, and I think we talked about that in probably one of our very early episodes that, Fiserv has like the crappiest acoustics in it ever.
It 100% depends on where you are, because you went to Shinedown and thought it sounded like ass. I have 2 other friends that went to Shinedown, thought it sounded like ass. Another couple said it was one of the best sounding shows they've ever been to. I'm like, well, where were you? They're like, oh, we were down on the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the trick.
Yeah, pay an extra $100 for your tickets. I can't remember if it was because we got halfway decent seats.
Well, you were still standing, right? You weren't like down on the floor?
No, we had seats. We sat the whole time.
Yeah. I don't mind sitting in seats. At my age, I'll do any of it, but I don't mind seats anymore.
Well, when I went and saw Metallica, what was that, 2008? I saw Scott
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I didn't go because I was busy having kids. And
I'm going to go to their concert if they ever come around again.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming they will, because
there is like a strong possibility they get announced for Riot Fest, and I'm really hoping that happens.
Oh, man.
Because I am like... They're like one of my bucket lists, and so is like System of a Down, and they're like another one that has no other dates around that exact time frame.
It's a System of a Down was a bucket list band for you to hear?
Yeah, well, see you live, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I love them.
I do love System too.
Yeah.
In fact, when I was at the gym the other week, they were playing the Toxicity album.
Yeah.
Because he'll just pick an album and play like the whole thing.
Yeah, I love prison songs so much.
and he's like, every single song is just like, you don't care about how I feel. I don't feel you. And I'm just like, this is awesome. I haven't heard this for 10 years, at least.
Yeah.
And I had the album somewhere. Who knows what happened to it, but.
Yeah, them, Snot, and like, and I'm even going to throw Limp Bizkit on there. They're my favorite bands to come out of that era.
Yeah, I like Limp Bizkit a lot. They were like one of my high school bands. Like, I mean, that was our era.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they're $3 Bill Y'all, and
I Stop a Significant Other.
That's like
all I get. I don't go to the hot dog flavored water.
Yeah, there might be like 1 or 2 songs on that that are okay.
My big problem is
I don't even remember them on that album.
Nuki, that was on.
Well, that was on Significant Other.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was on Hot Dog then? My Way.
My Way, yeah, because that wasn't on Significant Other. That would have been on Hot Dog Flavored Water too. I'm fairly certain. I don't have I don't have my
I'm sure
my CDs in front of me.
The producer can look it up.
No. Yeah, and I just watched something on them creating the song for Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
And like they gave them like a bunch of criteria to do, and it was a lot different than what they were normal songs they make. And I don't remember anything other than that right now, but it was just like the movie kind of pushed the way they wanted them to sound, but they wanted to have Limp Bizkit because they're really popular at the time, and that was the John Woo one.
Yep.
Which was definitely the most interesting Mission Impossible.
It is my least favorite. I skip it whenever I watch all the Mission Impossible movies. I skip that one, and I always wonder, why do I hate it so much? And my mom will put it on me. She's like, "Oh, we haven't watched this one," and then she'll put it on and be like, "Wow, this isn't that good." I'm like, "No, it's like there was a time in movie making that I really don't like, and that is like the epitome of it."
Well, and there's John Woo films or that style.
Like Romeo Must Die is great.
Yeah.
And Face Off is great.
Yeah, exactly.
In its own right.
So there's like his style is good in things, but when you take it, just didn't work with Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible is like, it's one of those movies that is like half believable to a point.
Yeah.
At least other than like the face mask thing, which
you have to suspend your disbelief and put yourself in that universe and understand that that's why it works.
Yeah, but when they're all of a sudden dancing on motorcycles and all that kind of crap, that's where you like you're starting to lose it.
It was
there.
The big problem was the Matrix happened.
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of other stuff. They were like, oh, everyone's competing with it. So they're like putting out things of that style and that high action, and it just didn't work. Like Mission Impossible is about like, I don't know. It's not all gunfights and explosions. It's like a lot of...
It's spy stuff.
It's spy stuff. It's a lot of, blood boiling, like, oh my God, he's about to get discovered. What's going to happen? Like, everyone since, like, I love... The first one's good. Second one, I hate. Third was where it really picked up for me, where I'm like... And I wrote it off. I didn't watch it until probably 2010. And then I'm like, wow, this is actually really good.
Yeah, and is that the one where he gets married, or he has a?
Yes, he's got the wife, and that's the one with what's his name from Big Lebowski? Guy that died of an overdose. Hunger Games.
Yeah, Christopher. No, not Christopher.
He's got acronym or initials in his names. Not John C. Reilly. Why did that just come into my head? But anyways, you know what I'm talking about.
The old guy? Dustin Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, yeah.
Dustin Hoffman.
We'll get there. Seymour Hoffman. I did that. I think I did that one other time on the podcast where I mixed up their names. I think we were talking about Twister, which, by the way, since we're on the movie talk real quickly, the new Twister really isn't terrible.
I like that they flipped the script on the people that look like tourists, like the one that you're supposed to like hate in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like they go like site to site selling T-shirts. Turns out that they're the good ones, and that was I like that. I like that flip.
Yeah, it was better than like a remake. It was like a different spin to it, but
it was
kind of
way less believable than trying to measure the inside of a tornado as trying to dissipate a tornado. They're like, hey, if I throw this sodium whatever into the tornado, it's going to make it go away.
I'm just going to keep collecting all those silica gel packets, and one day I just plant them around my yard so we don't have a tornado. I don't remember what chemicals they were using. Theoretically, if you, I don't know, took all the moisture out of the air, would that do something? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Just introduce a cold front. I don't know.
Well, that's what happens that creates a spin in the first place.
It's a cold front, warm front.
I have no clue. I'm not going to science right now.
Right.
We'll let Dave bring it up in a future.
I'm sure there's a conspiracy surrounding. It probably ties into chemtrails.
Yeah. But real quick, back to Mission Impossible.
Oh yes.
I power my way through all of them because I was waiting for Dead Reckoning 2 to come out.
Yeah.
And I watched them all, and because I really enjoyed Dead Reckoning, the first part. And then
was a little...
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
Like, I got, like... It's like Dune. Like, I love Dune. I actually have the book sitting over there. I watched the first one a couple times, and then the second one came out, and I started watching it, and I never finished it.
I think it's a little it's a little too long, and I know they wanted this big epic thing because it is the end of a giant series, but
it's one book.
What?
It's one book.
Yeah.
Unless they're going into the second book with this next story. I haven't seen the second one, but it's Dune Part 3.
Oh, I'm not on Mission Impossible.
Oh, Mission Impossible.
I didn't see any of the Dunes since the original.
Oh. Supposedly it's fairly similar.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've seen the first one. I've seen some like side by side screenshots of like them doing things, and like at least the look of it is comparing, what was it, 80s, I think that Dune came out versus now. They're hitting like a similar like aesthetic, I guess, which is cool. But go on about your Mission Impossible thing.
Oh, I don't, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil a whole lot. It's just like, it's very epic. It's very long. It's almost a little drug out.
Sure.
But, I don't know, if I had to put my favorite, I would probably have to say it's between 3 and Ghost Protocol.
Sure.
Fallout was the other one, right? And I can't remember much about Fallout.
They all kind of blend in together, especially since I watched them like all in a row.
I think Fallout, is that the one with the car chase and the parking garage at the end?
As I said, they all blend together to me. I like the addition of Simon Pegg to them.
That was great. Yeah. I was really surprised that Renner didn't last in the series.
Yeah.
He was introduced in Ghost Protocol, and I thought for sure he was going to hang around.
Yeah, and I like, what is it, Ving Rhames?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good in there. And I like, what's his name? Watcher. Or Witcher. Superman.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting his name.
He was in there?
Yeah, he's in the last, well, he was in the last, I think he was in Fallout.
Okay.
I thought he was in part 1 of the new of Dead Reckoning.
Completely possible. I'm not remembering.
They got him like they call it as like arm reload, where they talk about in the one he's in. He's like going to go fight somebody, and he like cocks his arms.
Oh, okay.
And then goes to fight, and then he like, I don't know if it was just the way the camera was shot, or if it was like a weird take where they blended things together or something like that. But it looks like he grows a beard like halfway through the scene.
That's awesome.
And then maybe they say they blended a shot and it was like some sort of reshoot.
Yeah.
But I don't think so, because it looks like all one simultaneous take. Who knows these days with what they can do. But yeah, we still haven't said his name.
What?
Superman's name.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, the Cavalrine.
And I only remember that because of the Cavalrine. That's exactly where my brain went.
That was pretty great. Yeah, I didn't. Let's see, we're talking a lot about movies right now.
Oh, that's fine. It's content.
And I'm pretty sure the last time you and I got together, we talked a lot about movies.
Yeah.
Well, not this last time, but the time before when Dave was missing. And I think we talked about Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Probably. I got to rewatch it. I wasn't the biggest fan, but...
Well, I have to rewatch it, too, because I did not watch any of Loki before I saw that.
Oh, okay.
So all the TVA stuff was a little bit like, what's going on?
Yep.
And now I powered through Loki.
Well, it's like watching Quantumania without watching Loki and understanding what the hell is happening.
Yeah, and I don't think I did. I just watched Quantumania right after I watched Loki.
Yeah. I think Quantumania, it does not deserve the hate that it got, but it is much different than the other two.
Yeah, I mean, it was all within the realm, and unfortunate that guy got in trouble for saying or doing whatever the heck he did.
Yeah.
He's got a weird name.
Yeah, I can't think of what it is.
But
he was in, he was supposed to last longer too, but
it wasn't supposed to be Doomsday. It was supposed to be Kang Dynasty.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the next major villain.
Yeah, and they set it up so well in Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched season 2 yet?
I don't think I think I started it and did not.
Yeah. it wasn't as good as the first season, but it, like, again, to make sense of things and how, the reasons why you didn't care for it all that much, kind of also play out in the end of it.
Okay.
So I would just see it.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a chance.
It's my biggest problem with Loki was like the part where they pull open the desk drawer and there's just a whole bunch of Infinity Stones. I'm like, seeing that makes me feel like the last 12 years of my life is just pointless to like what I've invested in watching this.
It is. I mean, it is. It's such an kind of a mind fuck or whatever you want to say. It's
because the Infinity Stones have driven everything since like 2008, 2010.
Yeah. But again, like if you finish the season, it kind of like makes a little bit more like that stuff needs to exist.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sort of.
So I'll get back to it.
At some point in time. I'm really not that excited about... I like the Spider-Man movies. I'm excited for the new Spider-Man.
I'm so excited for the new Spider-Man. Have you watched the previews?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent it to me too, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted to see it, because sometimes you're like, I don't want to have anything ruined for me, and sometimes...
No, the preview's fine. I'll watch previews.
Yeah. It looks great. Punisher's in it.
So excited that he is in that. Because that is like long overdue for him to be in film.
I just...
and the whole Spider-Man Punisher dynamic is something that they haven't done in movie yet, and it's awesome.
No, yeah. They keep bringing Venom back, and then I don't think they're going to tie Venom into anything ever.
But like they totally did at the end of No Way Home.
They did, but
nothing happened with it.
Yeah.
They just left the little bit of stuff on the table.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, can they bring in... Obviously, Sony owns Venom, or however that works. Did Marvel finally buy out Spider-Man, or are they still paying to use the rights?
It's
something weird where they made a contract.
Sony, it's weird. Like that's why they have their own MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah,
they have they don't have to pay crap to Sony for use of like Tom Holland Spider-Man, to my understanding. But for anything tying into the other universe, they have like some weird thing where they're like renting basically.
Exactly. And I don't know what the Madame Web, who made that? That
was Sony.
Oh, that was Sony.
Sony did all the spin-offs. They did. The
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, well, those are great. But what's that shitty Jared Leto one? Morbius?
Morbius.
Yeah. Weird off, like, 70s side character.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't need to make that. I watched it. I still don't understand much. I mean, I don't know much about the character in the first place, but...
It's weird for me because growing up watching the cartoon...
Mobius,
yeah. Did I say Morbius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Morpheus. It was funny. Well, you brought up The Matrix earlier.
Yeah.
Did you see the new one?
Oh, like the shitty fan fiction?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
No, the one that was from them with
like the one where like he's living in a simulation as like a video game creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. I'm like, this is shitty fan fiction.
And then he wasn't the one anymore. They were the one, or however it worked out.
It was so weird and unnecessary.
It was like the story they tried creating, like completely, again, wrote off all the ones before it somehow. All just for money, most likely.
It's 100% unnecessary, and you can tell in his acting performance he really didn't give a shit about it.
No.
Same thing with the Bill and Ted.
Yeah, that was pretty
He just
bad.
kind of was there, like... I mean,
he's good because he's in other things.
Yep. Well, I think like his character too was like played into the fact that how he actually felt about the character. He was over it. He was tired of it.
Yeah, it's like why go back?
Yep.
The paycheck. I feel like Keanu
it wasn't
Reeves,
even for him. I think it was all for
the other guy,
Alex Winter.
Yeah.
And it's not like half the other actors in that movie needed either because. I can't think of who plays Death.
But he doesn't need it.
William Sadler.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs the paycheck.
what I think, I don't know if it's still coming. I thought they were going to make a Constantine 2.
I've heard.
But yeah, it's been a
Maybe
while
just
since
from
I've
you?
heard things. I could have sworn. I'm going to look this up because this needs to be known. Again, while we're still on the films, which is pretty great, we don't get to do that too much. What are we drinking tonight, Eric?
Oh, so this is a concoction of my own making. I'm a fan of White Russians. I'm a little bit of a embodiment of Lebowski, as I've heard. But I had this idea. I bought this butterbeer creamer. It's butterbeer season right now, as I found out at Universal, where a whole bunch of random things that they're putting out are butterbeer flavored. So I got this Coffee Mate butterbeer creamer and just made it with a White Russian out of it. And it is damn tasty. Kind of upset that Dave doesn't get to try it, but he's not the biggest sweet palate guy either. How are you enjoying it?
Well, mine's gone. I'm going to make another one here.
Yeah,
in a
you
second.
can. I'm good on this one.
Yeah, I don't have to drive anywhere.
Right?
I do understand, like, when you guys can't make it, because especially when it's storming out or doing whatever, you know, it's like, we're going to tentatively, to our listeners, possibly shift the day we release. We normally kind of throw it up right after we're done here, but I think we're going to do like a Monday or a Tuesday morning. And then if we need to, if somebody can't make it, we have a few days to have a rain day.
Yeah. Which is probably wise.
Speaking of listeners, we had a large jump up on the last few days. Hopefully it is not just because of Dave, because he's not here again. And it would make his ego really large, so we don't want that to happen. But within the last week or so, we've had like over 100 listens, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I should say 100 downloads. I don't know how long people are listening for our place that we use to get our music or our podcast out. Doesn't give us how long listens are. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. Speaking of this delicious Harry Potter drink, what do you think of the new Harry Potter trailer that HBO is producing or coming out with?
I thought looks very interesting. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not going to. I'm excited. I'm also skeptical because whenever one quick second I'm responding to something.
Is it that important?
Yes.
No, it's okay.
No, there was $1 million winner in Sheboygan announced, and I think I know the guy, so I'm finding out if I do.
Oh, you're gonna start hitting them up?
Yeah, no. But anyways, so you know, whenever you get really into a book series and then start seeing the movie, of course, everyone's natural thing is, this is different. Why did they change this? You know?
Yeah.
I have always kept being a Stephen King fan, I always kept in mind a set of what works in a book does not always translate on screen. And like with The Shining, Stanley Kubrick is an absolute genius of filmmaking to the point where he was, almost psychotic about it. But he, like, stuff that he did in the movie was completely different from the book, but stuff that was in the book, they proved when they made the movie directly off the book, not everything translates as good on screen.
Yeah.
But the thing I am excited for is I think every book does deserve like 8 to 10 episodes. So doing one season per book, I think, is a really good call.
I do agree with that. It gets a little weird with actors, but I mean, they have like 30-year-olds play high schoolers these days. So,
yeah.
Well, they've always had that for the most part, but
like Michelle Trachtenberg, she went back to playing a teenager after she did like a half-naked adult movie. Not adult movie, but like rated R.
Yeah.
Euro Trip.
Yeah. I basically thought that obviously there's the one outcast, which sounds even worse saying it like that, but I thought that their casting did a great job of filling all the people versus what was in the book for the most part. I feel like they got people that looked like. It's weird because we already have a reference and it's really not that old. So it's like, do we.
It's very recent, even.
Yeah, and obviously they're doing it for money or whatever. I don't even know. Everything's always for money.
Of course. And enjoyment is the byproduct of that.
But it's almost like it almost feels like a Dollar Tree, like versions of these characters that are coming out.
And that's only because we have reference, and everyone that they casted was like not golden age, but like absolute, like all the older actors are absolute royalty of acting over in Britain.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like
Mrs. McGonagall. I can't remember.
Maggie Smith.
Dumbledore, the first Dumbledore was huge.
Yeah. What's his name? That played Hagrid.
Every
Scottish actor.
We're not going to remember any of these names. Snape, obviously.
Alan Rickman.
The Dudley's father is a big British actor. I think his wife is too. I don't remember.
Who's the werewolf teacher from third book?
Lupin.
Yeah,
Lupin's.
He was in Big Lebowski.
He was the bad guy in Wonder Woman, the second Wonder Woman as well.
1984. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself.
It was a little hard. It was a little hard to get through. And and I was just thinking the other day because, the Supergirl trailer came out.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was like, well, it's not terrible. Nothing like blatantly shot out at me that this was just going to be terrible. It looked like fun. It looked like a DC film, and I thought that the first Wonder Woman they did a good job with.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good watch. Yeah, a lot of people were ripping on it after the trailer dropped too, and I don't know. It was one of those things where I just thought it's probably not going to be that bad. Maybe it will. Who knows? I have been known to have bad judgment in movies sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. We still love you.
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole of rewatching a few films that I've loved but haven't watched for a while. What was it? Rewatch, and we just talked about this 2 weeks ago, but Now and Then went home and watched that. It's basically the female version of Stand By Me.
Yeah. I have not seen that. Yeah.
I enjoy it a lot, but I mean, it's odd for me to enjoy because it's a coming of age story for like women. But
oh yeah, Mel and I just watched. Reminded me because Stand By Me is Stephen King.
Yep.
And we just watched
Shawshank Redemption.
No, it's one of my favorite movies, by the way. But shoot, it was about a monkey. We just watched.
Oh, it's the whatever monkey shines.
Primate.
Yeah,
Primate, because they based it off of like Cujo.
Cujo's about a dog.
I know.
Okay,
but like it was like the monkey got rabies. And then, attacked everybody.
Okay.
So it was like a very similar story to like what happens in Cujo. Dog gets, sick and attacks people. Yeah, it was not very good. I don't think you need to watch it.
I probably won't.
Yeah. It was actually pretty gruesome too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not worth a watch.
Yeah. I rewatched Almost Famous.
Okay.
Movie is still amazing. Speaking of Mission Impossible, I did not realize the guy that plays Russell in that film, like the main rock star, was in. He was the main bad guy in Mission Impossible 3.
Oh.
The mastermind.
Mel and I watched this movie. I saw like one of those 30-second YouTube clips on a movie, and then they don't tell you what it is. You have to search through the comments to figure out what it is. And it was about this high schooler that wants to be in a band, and he learns I think it's the drums. And he finds it like a guitarist, and it's just like it's kind of a coming of
Metal
age.
Gods.
Metal Gods,
Yeah,
yes.
I love that movie.
It was great.
I watched it on a whim at like 9:30 at night one night just to fall asleep to, and I sat up and watched the whole thing.
Yeah. It was great. We've only watched it that one time, but yeah, she really enjoyed it, and I did too.
Yeah, and like the chick that plays cello comes in.
Yeah.
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 I thought it was hilarious how like the dude gets put in like a cast for his amp falling on him or whatever. So he insists on having a full stack.
Yeah.
No, I loved it.
Yeah, well, and it was yeah, it was fun. I don't know where I was going to go with anything else there.
No, it's all good. But yeah, and I have never actually finished The Craft. We watched that the other night.
Did you finish it?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep, watched the whole thing. I enjoyed it. I did not realize that Deb from Empire Records was in it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You know, when you were talking about Almost Famous, Empire Records popped up into my head too for whatever reason. Well,
it was just Rex Manning Day a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we can move on from movies if we got something else to talk about.
Dave's probably rolling in his grave right now.
Well, I mean, if it was Bond, he would sit here and talk about Bond movies for an hour.
So Eric used to share some news stories, and I found a couple today that I thought that we could bring up. Florida doctor accused of fatally. Do we have music to cue in here for this?
I don't think I have not gotten news music yet.
Oh, okay. Dave had that like helicopter type theme thing,
I've never gotten that.
Yeah, okay. Florida doctor accused of fatally removing wrong organ from patient is arrested for botched operation. And the story is out of Florida for you. A doctor accused of fatally removing the wrong organ from a patient during a botched surgery was arrested and slapped with new charges over a deadly blunder, according to authorities. Thomas Shaknovsky, 44, was indicted Monday for second-degree manslaughter after removing a 70-year-old William Bryan's liver instead of his spleen during an August 2024 laparoscopic splendectomy, causing the Alabama man to bleed to death on the operating table. Oh, boy. I wonder if the doctor was drinking that day, taking the old cough medicine, you know. Anyways, that's where I will stop with that.
That's awful.
That was a New York Post ad, if I need to give credits to somebody.
And that was in the U.S. That was in Florida.
That was in Florida. Yeah, wow. You don't hear of that too often.
It's terrible. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's still terrible.
One little snippet since we were on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last week. Phil Collins and Billy Idol are candidates this year. I'm sure there's others, but that's what was into the news feed I found. And this is an interesting one to me, too, because I've watched a documentary on it a while ago. Mount Holyoke? I have no clue if I'm pronouncing that right. Sounds about right. Corpse flower blooms again, drawing crowds to its rotting flesh stench.
Oh, yes. I've heard about this.
Yeah, so this is a really large flower that it'll grow a bunch and it'll randomly bloom. And it's like every couple of years. The things like I wouldn't say, it's like the size of the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Like,
oh, wow. I was thinking Dennis the Menace.
Oh, yeah. Isn't those rose bushes?
Well, it was like one flower. It was like a flower that only blooms once every 50 years.
Yeah, but that was like a smaller, wasn't it? Or was it huge? It's been a long time since I've seen Dennis the Menace. You're talking about the movie, too?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we don't have the... Oh, I never turned the TV on to the computer screen.
Oh, it's okay. Here, hold that thought for... But yeah, you're back.
Okay. So this flower, it can be quite large, and it smells like rotting flesh, supposedly. So here's some personal intakes. One person entered the lush green Victorian-era greenhouse and smelled rotting eggs. Another said the odor evoked the memory of dissecting a dead bird. A third compared it to a stinky diaper baking in the sun.
Dave still says, going, what the hell happened to my podcast?
Well, this would be, I mean, it's not a conspiracy theory, but it sounds like it could be one. Yeah. I was expecting it to smell bad, but it smelled genuinely like rotting flesh. Said some guy's name that I'm not going to try pronouncing. It was a first-year student there. Anyways, it's called the corpse flower. This one, I thought it was the one that I saw a few years ago bloom. There was like a video of it. But this one's in like a planetarium or whatever. Planetarium?
No. You're talking about like a biodome?
Like a terrarium type thing?
Yeah. Is that a terrarium?
Terrarium?
Whatever like the domes would be. The Mitchell Park domes.
Yeah.
It's a planetarium is like the sky.
Yeah. Well, it sounded cool.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not a... Oh, yeah, planetarium is like when you go to like those viewing things.
Yeah, like you look up and they like point out
then
like
you
the
have
stars.
some guy telling you about how
They used to have one that
are.
we went to for Cub Scouts over by where the teen center was, but I think it's gone now.
Yeah.
I think it was owned by Carroll.
There is a large telescope, and I think it's still operational. You can do tours of it down in Lake Geneva or just outside of Lake Geneva.
Okay.
Very, larger than, like the whole like building rotates type, large telescope. So,
is that the Hubble? Is that the big?
yeah, well,
Probably not that big.
yeah, the Hubble is in space.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a floating like satellite type telescope. Probably built in steps. I don't know how maybe they didn't build that in steps. Like when they built the space station, because of obviously having to carry parts up to build it.
Yeah.
They do it in like small little sections. And
So we're supposed to believe.
Yeah. Did we talk? Oh yeah, we can talk about that. So I don't know if they had to do that with the Hubble telescope. I'm assuming they might have. I don't know. Maybe they might have had to attach it to the. Did they have to? I wonder if they had to attach it to the space station until it was like built, and then they like let it go. If they had to bring it up there in parts. This would be interesting to find out.
Yeah, to actually research and know before we talk about it.
Well, I didn't know we were going to talk about it. You just accidentally said something stupid, and now we're talking about it. But Artemis 2 came back down. I think it was it was Friday night here.
Okay.
They landed in the Pacific, so it probably would have been like 3 o'clock out there, somewhere right around that time. The crew made it. Going back to the last episode, it was the furthest out that any human has gone away from Earth. I checked up on that. So their path it slingshotted around the Earth, and then it slingshotted around the moon, and it was kind of a similar path to what Apollo 13 did.
Yeah.
But Apollo 13 had to do it out of necessity.
Yeah.
And I think Apollo 11 did some really weird path. But this was like the most efficient way to the scientists have figured it out now. And they must have to, I know they have to launch at a specific time to obviously catch the moon in the specific spot and all those kind of things. Maybe where it's the closest to the Earth.
Landing alone in the ocean to me blows my mind how they figure that out. To not land on someone's house.
Yeah, and they're coming in at thousands
Yeah.
of miles an hour when they come through, and they have to hit it at a specific angle.
Yeah, and they have to time that out to where the Earth is going to be rotating at
Yeah.
that point in time is crazy to me.
So they lose, it's about 45 minutes when they're behind the moon that they lose contact with the ground because they use like lasers to talk. Something like that.
What happened to those 45 minutes?
A lot of pictures were taken. Supposedly, actually, Dave's wife Carla posted something on Facebook the other day about how like the astronauts took like art classes and whatnot so they could take really good pictures while they were up there. I didn't look into it much further than that because Carla's psycho. But no, I'm just, she doesn't listen.
This is going to be a lot more Eric episode. She'll listen.
No, Carla's not psycho. Yeah, she is. But that was pretty cool that they took classes to take better pictures, and the pictures that I've seen were great. Mm-hmm. If you believe in that sort of thing, right, Eric?
Did you see the pictures where the Earth looked more depressing compared to like 30 years ago?
No, I saw pictures of it and it looked very similar.
Like it was like a lot more gray though.
I think it's just where the position of the Earth
And there's
was
that
clouds,
nighttime, daytime. I know, but like
exposure time.
Yeah, the first thing though that you see in digital photo versus film.
Yeah.
But like the first thing you see is like it's a lot more gray, and you're like, ugh, what have we done?
Nothing. We have done nothing to this Earth in the last 50 years.
Look at Orlando alone.
Yeah. I don't even think you could see my eye roll on the video, but that's all right. A guy to me, one of my buddies in my chat, he was like, do you think it's like after like a baseball game or a kids, what is it called? Kids baseball?
Little League?
Little League, yeah, Little League game where you go like out to eat at a restaurant and go home in your outfit, because it was like the astronauts were like wearing their astronaut like flight suits when they were like doing the meeting people around the town and stuff. Yeah, brought up. He's like, did they go home in their uniforms like I did after Little League games? That was pretty funny.
Go to Shakey's and get a free buffet if you won.
Yeah. Where are we at, Eric? Did you look when you were up there?
We're approaching an hour.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we talked a solid 45 on movies.
So we could talk more about movies too. Eric, what watch are you wearing?
I am wearing this amazing invisible.
Sweet.
Yeah. I tried finding my watch on the way out of the house. The one that I did find, I wasn't going to put on because it sucks.
It's okay.
It's a $7 Walmart special from 20 years ago that I bought just for an accessory to a wedding. And then I was going to grab my pocket watch for the hell of it, but I could not find my little drawer where all my shit is.
You couldn't even find a whole drawer?
It's a drawer unit, like a jewelry box thing, and I have misplaced it at current time.
I got my beautiful Steel Dive Captain Willard homage.
Ooh.
It is.
Has it been diving?
No, I have not taken. I haven't even taken this one. This one might have not even made it in the shower yet. I'm sure it has, but yeah. When we went to when I was at in Mexico a few years ago, we did like snorkeling. And every single person I was with in the group that we went with could not snorkel, except for me and my buddy who does diving. So we're like both down there, like swimming 15, 20 feet deep, and everybody's like struggling at the surface to swim. And they kind of like put you in like a current and you swim we swam for probably like a half hour or something like that. You're kind of just, you're kind of in a stream, so you kind of float along along this reef. It just felt like we were like constantly
when you snorkel
moving.
and you go down like 15, 20 feet, You're just holding your breath, swimming down, looking at shit, and coming back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have to...
I didn't know if there was some trick to, like, holding a little bit of air in your snorkel or what.
You do. You can close your mouth off if you want. That makes it really hard. If you just slowly breathe...
Yeah,
like as
you'll sink. Yeah.
Well, you just breathe out, so it always has air in your snorkel. It's not even necessarily for being able to swim less because it's not like a balloon. It would probably.
Well, I mean, your body is like a balloon, though.
Well, your body's like a balloon, but the air in your lungs isn't enough to make you more buoyant.
Oh, it is.
Well, a little bit.
You'll stay floating if you lay on your back and keep your lungs full of air.
You can just breathe with you laying on your back.
I know, but as soon as you let the air out of your lungs, you'll sink. I do it all the time.
Okay.
That's how I sit on the bottom of pools like a psycho.
Anyways, yeah, you can just slowly breathe out. And then you have flippers on so you can swim up or do whatever. And then at the end of it, you go into the shallow area and there's a bunch of sea rays swimming around you and you're drinking margaritas and watermelon with tagine on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. Do you have... Well, we could talk about this for a second.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't talk about it last week at all. This is called it's the lawsuit strat, as they would call
yes.
it. It is Epiphone branded Stratocaster with the hockey stick headstock that Gibson use. Actually has to sell the brand. They have the Gibson little truss rod cover up there. It says Gibson on it.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, people see that and they think, "Damn, I got something good here." I got it at St. Vinny's for $45. The volume pot on it was corroded and trashed, and other than that, I had to, truss rod the neck a little bit. It was not flat. I restringed it with the strings that you gave me. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. So these are 10s then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually looked up the part number. I did a level fret and polish on it, and yeah, it seems pretty good. I don't have all the screws in the pick guard yet.
I see that.
Well, I just cleaned that pot out. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, yeah.
That was pretty good though for single coils and.
Yeah, they're a little muddy. They're not actually this. Whatever. I mean, this is a cheaper guitar too, but I think that guitar sounds better than that. Granted, these are humbuckers or whatever you want to call them, dual coil.
It sounds a lot better than I thought it would for those cheaper.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just it's not as clean as it could be. I don't think.
Yeah.
Again, it's a $50 St. Vinny guitar. I'm not expecting too much.
No, I think it's wonderful. I love the sparkle silver finish.
Yeah, when you brought up my sister's, hers did not have the pick guard, which means it was like the next level up.
Yeah.
With the Floyd Rose. That'd have been cool if she still had that. She does not.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah, well, Bob, her brother-in-law, he's been playing guitar in church a lot lately.
Your brother-in-law,
my
husband.
Brother-in-law, yeah, my wife's my sister's husband.
Your sister's husband. How are those White Russians?
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think I'm just jumbling words. So he's been playing a lot more guitars lately, and he's getting quite the collection himself, which I'm getting slightly jealous of.
Like what?
He's got an American Strat. He's got an American Telly. His American Strat, he has the matching bass to it, so they look the same. He's got a Gibson J45 Studio.
Yeah.
It's his sister's, but his sister basically gave it to him.
She's mostly playing acoustic nowadays.
Yeah, and I think she bought a really nice Taylor.
Yeah.
I think. I'm always curious, because when Dave When you say something to Dave that he doesn't like, he makes you know that he doesn't like it. He's got this little thing about him or something like that. And he did not like Taylor guitars that much. I haven't played enough of them, or I don't think I've played any Taylor guitar to even know. Are you down-tuning that?
I did down-tune, and now I can't get it back. So I'm just going to put it down because Dave's going to be like, why are you tuning on the air?
Those tuners kind of suck, too.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Should be like 40 to 1 or something, but they're probably like 20 to 1.
Yeah, and there's like a slop in them, too. But, yeah, they aren't terrible. They just aren't great.
I have this thing with Taylors to where they always sound exactly like I think they should. I have nothing against Taylor. I think they sound great. I think you can pick up any Taylor, and it'll sound wonderful.
Yeah. What the heck is this? This is where my wife texts me, and...
Can you turn the guitar down? Is that what she said?
No.
Oh.
This is where my wife texts me, and I read it on the air. I made, like, grilled buffalo chicken wraps tonight for dinner.
Yeah, thanks for offering me one.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's all right.
And,
I just feel like that's what you would say to me if I told
probably.
you that.
I assumed you ate. If you were hungry, I could have fixed you up one.
No, I did.
But, I guess I had lettuce sitting in a bowl for my wife with some chicken breast chunks that I left out. I pulled them out of, like, what I mixed in the buffalo sauce.
So how did Kenobi like them?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No lettuce, please. So he got up on the counter, knocked down the bowl, ate all of the chicken, and left all the lettuce laying on the floor. My wife sent me a picture, and she said, "No lettuce, please." So that's my wife's text of the night.
That's funny.
We should make this
a segment.
This is going to be a segment now. I'll have to. Well, she'll hear it, and then she'll go, "No, I don't want that."
I don't think.
Stop tuning on the air, Eric.
I don't think. I'm not through the amp. I don't think the conspiracy section really hits without Dave, so I think we should just skip it.
Yeah, because we kind of just ramble through them, and I did look up, or I'm going to get, I think at least some kind of decor for it. I have some ideas, because I am excited to continue to do that.
We need foil hats.
Yeah,
they're easy to make. I got a friend. He can make us tons.
And we really need to run through a call, because it'd be cool if we could get Dave on the air right now, because he could have called in.
Oh, man. That would be the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, even for 15 minutes to do this segment. You know, if I would say we should just throw this episode out there, but we could always edit in, like, something he does at home, too, if he sends something, but... We're gonna work on like a rain check type thing. Well, I don't know. I tried getting us to like come up with more of a plan for tonight, and nobody was mentioning anything.
Yeah, no, I was preoccupied this week, and I went to look over your itinerary.
I didn't put anything in there. It was just a template.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I remember not having anything to say about it, so that's why.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some kind of Metro Minute to bring up, because it is becoming spring out now. And, it's becoming short weather. And I am wearing just regular work shorts, and you're wearing your work clothing.
Yeah.
You're like, no, this is my nice stuff.
I put on a nice shirt.
And I'm just trying to think of something along those lines, and nothing's really popping into my head right now.
No?
Other than where, like, no-show socks are still a thing, I think. Or don't wear socks at all, but I got my house.
I can't wear
shoes on.
no-show socks. I can't wear ankle socks. I've got to wear crew.
Is it because of, like, your pants rubbing on your leg, or is it because they fall down?
Just overall, just everything about it. Like, I can't feel, like, my pants rubbing on my ankles there. Like, it's a sensory thing.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, it's not Metro, but we're approaching like lawn care.
Ooh, we could do that. I love lawn care.
Yeah.
Let's throw on the music right now.
All right.
We'll get it in here, and I will talk about lawn care.
Hang on. It's a coming.
It's kind of metro. I mean, you're making your house look nice. The stormy weather. Are you sure? Oh, there it goes. All right. Now you're in for your Metro Minute, which is going to be a little diversion into lawn care this time. If you are not familiar with Milorganite, you like that?
Dave has a Milorganite kind of thing where his dad like had it in his trunk and
Sure.
it like opened up and just like sat in there rotting. So his trunk just reeked like Milorganite for a long time.
So Milorganite is made in Milwaukee, which is where part of the name comes from. It's also organic. It's made with sewage.
Human waste.
Human waste. It is like I think it's like a 600 mixture. If you guys, or 800 maybe. It's mainly nitrogen. And it's great for your lawn. You can put on as much as you want without it burning your lawn. So like if you've ever used fertilizer before and half the bag dumps out on the ground, you know that spot's dead, or you over fertilize and you kill your grass, which a lot of people do. Milorganite will not do that, and it'll bring a nice green luscious lawn. Actually having storms, like if you put it on before a storm, couple days, the rainwater obviously helps set it in, and the lightning reacts with the nitrogen and makes it work better, which is kind of a
I know lightning's
thing.
really good for grass for some reason.
Yeah, it's good for I'm fairly certain again. I could have researched this a hair bit more.
No,
but
it's okay. I threw you on the spot.
yeah, the nitrogen I think reacts with something that the lightning puts out with the electrons and the protons and the neutrons, and creates a greener, luscious grass. So that is one product that I do recommend if you can find it. There is other variations of it around the country.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, do they? No, are you just making a joke about poop?
No, it's like what he used to make the bomb that he put in front of the federal building.
Oh, did he use Milorganite?
I don't know if it was Milorganite per se, but it was definitely fertilizer.
Yeah, there's other fertilizers. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City budding.
Sorry, poor taste.
No, I wasn't catching what you were throwing down, and what you were throwing down was Milorganite, which is good for the grass. One other product I'd like to recommend that is somewhat lawn care, if you want to use it that way, somewhat house care, is Talix 7.9. It is a chemical. It is a pesticide. It works fantastic, and it's very cheap per the application. You only have to use, I think it's like 2 ounces per gallon, and that's a heavy dose.
Okay.
And you spray it around the perimeter of your home. You spray it around your windowsills. It for the most part doesn't.
For bugs?
Yeah, for bugs.
Okay.
For the most part, it shouldn't react with anything or change your paint color, do anything. I sprayed in my basement around the sill plate too. Sprayed at the thresholds of your home, and it works wonders in terms of bugs.
And it's pet safe?
It is pet safe once it dries.
Okay.
Yeah, and hopefully they don't lick it after it dries. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with my dog.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to try that because we've had, even all winter long, we've had freaking stink bugs.
Yeah, we have them too. They were a lot better when I sprayed the house last spring.
Okay.
And I only think I sprayed once last spring because I ran out. You can use it on your lawn, and it will kill like ants and spiders and stuff. So you can like even spray it out a couple feet around your house to help keep bugs down further. My yard's kind of large, and I used like, what was it? So I had 15 gallons, so it was like 10 or 15 ounces. So I used quite a bit of it for that. But the containers that you can buy are like probably like 30 or 40 ounces or something like that, and it's $50.
Okay.
So your application for 1 to 2 ounces per thing, it'll last a very long time if you are just spraying around the perimeter of your home. So yeah, a little bit off the metro topic, but a little bit on home care or lawn care. We could probably talk more about lawn care.
Yeah.
I think my child is still screaming.
Is that your child screaming?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. She's been a nightmare to get to bed.
But yeah, we should incorporate that with spring happening. And
yeah,
I've noticed the grass is getting green.
My grass is getting to the point where I need to mow it.
Yeah.
And it's only April.
Yeah, well, it's been raining for the last 3 days.
They say like there's like the whole no mow May thing because of the bees.
Yeah.
Man, I think last year I mowed in like the first week of May. Like I couldn't get any further.
Yeah.
And we got like a foot of snow after that last year, I think. So weird. Wisconsin for you.
Definitely.
We rambled on for movies for basically half of this episode.
Yeah, that's fine. We covered lawn care too. That was important.
Yeah. We had a little bit of news. We do have a website now.
Oh, yes.
It is up, Jamdadpodcast.com. It's in the very beginning stages, so if you go there, it is not fully set up yet. It is probably finally crafted by Dave and AI. We just got it up and running today, I think, or maybe tonight. So at least Dave still has the Jam Dads in his interests. Even though he left us again. As I said, we had a big uptick in listens last week, so that was pretty exciting. We are largely popular on Instagram. I'm trying to grow a fan base there. I post cigar reviews there and other shenanigans that either Eric or Dave share with me. I did not share any pictures from Dave's trip yet because I want him to like just send me a group of them.
Yeah.
And not have to where I have to go through and search through our whole conversation to find them. Even though there's a easy image thing. Maybe I'll do that and not bother him. And yeah. Lovely drink tonight, Eric. Thank you for buying the creamer.
Oh, definitely. It gave me heartburn, but it was lovely.
Yeah, well, some things that are good hurt.
Right?
That's your wisdom for the day. I'm sure there's a better way to say it, but has anything ever come smoothly out of my mouth?
Yes.
What? That's that volume pot working for you.
It's working great. No crackles or anything.
I had to beat it with my hand to get it to work yesterday before I fixed it. It would go in and out. And then, when you strum and you accidentally bump the volume, then it would completely cut out.
On Strats, I always would eliminate this, move it down here, and just eliminate a tone.
So what, I'm not familiar with the wiring of Strats very well. The two tones, is that the top tone the blend of the top two and the bottom tone the blend of the bottom pickups?
I believe. That is correct.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It is just the neck. The middle does not have a tone.
So the bottom tone is for the bottom pickup then?
Yep. So middle just doesn't have one.
Huh. That's interesting. Because on a Super Strat, you'd have I mean, there's combinations you can do, but a lot of times the top pickup and the bottom pickup are humbuckers.
Yep.
And the middle one's still a single coil. But people, I think, I'm not familiar with Strats. The people like having the top pickup a single coil, though, isn't most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, even with like my Strat, I've got
a humbucker on the bottom.
So it's a fat Strat. A fat Strat would be a humbucker in the bridge, and then it would still have the two singles.
Two singles, sure. The cool thing about that guitar is that it is routed out to have a top and bottom humbucker from the factory.
Okay. So it's just got them, or is it a whole swimming pool?
No, it's got for the top and the bottom. The middle one's still single coil.
Okay.
But the pickup guard, I think that's a 24 3/4 inch scale.
Yeah.
Which is not the same as a
Strat.
So
yeah, this is Gibson scale.
Yeah, that's Gibson scale. So pick guards aren't interchangeable. So if I ever were to put on a humbucker in there, I'd have to make a custom pick guard or cut that one up, which I won't do. I'd rather just make one.
I'm sure someone fashions the pick guard for it.
Yeah, I did a quick search. I didn't find nothing, but I didn't care that much at the time. I was just curious. Cool. Well, yeah, we have a website going, Jamdadpodcast.com. We have Instagram. You can listen to us on where you're listening to us now. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, podcast. What was it? Dave told me to download it and pay for it. Then it didn't pan out that we should do that. So, good thing I didn't. Well, he was thinking that because you could make clips on there.
Oh.
But you could only make them for yourself. And it was podcast. I think I deleted it already. It was one of the larger podcast players. Yeah, so like on YouTube, you can create clips, like even of our videos, but you can't share them.
What?
Yeah, you can only like make them for yourself. It's just really weird. Like, why wouldn't they have that as an editor for you to make shorts easier? And maybe I did something wrong. But
it could be user error. It would seem weird that they would have it just for personal use.
Yeah, and maybe you can go into like their Reels section and make one off of a video. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. We're going to start delving into a little bit more of the advertising side, and as I said, we got a website going now. It is not fully up and running yet, but it is there if you're interested to look at it. We should get some I've been wanting to get some stickers made. Not that we need to necessarily mail them out or anything, but just to slap places if we feel like it.
The cigar bar.
Yeah.
It's like a nice place to stick it right on the bar.
Yeah, right on the bar. Don't forget about the towel dispenser in the bathroom. Where did this come from? Oh, they have a website.
It's going to look like a punk bar bathroom.
Yeah. It might, like most snowmobile places up north, every single inch of their bathroom is covered with club stickers, which is pretty cool. Same thing with ATV stickers and stuff too. But yeah. Well,
this was fun.
Well,
we kind of have ran out, so we could just wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, we're close anyways. It's not a big deal if it's a little shorter. Hopefully next week Dave can make it. See, he normally carries the
large part of the conversation. We just add in our quips.
Yeah, not saying that we aren't capable of it, but when we get thrown to it on the short end of the stick at 7:30 when we get here at 8, we don't have much time to plan. So
it's all right. It worked out.
It did work.
I am going to have you do the full sign-off this evening, though, so I can be over there.
Yeah, you can stop it. And I can yell at myself for saying something stupid this week. Anyways, thank you all for listening. Stay safe, drive sober, and if it's raining, don't hydroplane.